So far the entries are from very diverse range of countries, different continents. We find some, very interesting ones, and some we thought maybe it was just too obvious. But we are about to start a debate about, among the jury, and we find some interesting ones there.
When I look at the pictures, I take into consideration its immediate impact, the spontaneity, the subject matter, the sense of humour, local flavour, visual dynamics of the picture.
The secret behind taking a winning shot is difficult to say, really. It's difficult to pin down. I mean, the kind of point of camera phones is to take pictures of, family, loved ones and special occasions and stuff, but that wouldn't always make a good competition winner.
You remember a picture because you can relate to it. If it has persons, events or something that you recognize, that relates to your life, you will remember it. But it's also about some kind of visual storytelling.
An image that would evoke the emotions from the viewer and make you want to think about it and stare at it long enough, extremely feel.
It's a huge range of things that could actually produce a winning image in this competition, not just one. It is a photographic competition, so the image has to be powerful and speak for itself, but it can be for one of numerous reasons.
It's just looking at something from a different angle and something that appeals to a wider audience rather than your own kid being born or, a nice sunset. It's just something original, really, looking at something different.
Having a mobile phone or mobile camera phone in your pocket at all times must be used in some way, right? And I'm looking for how people utilize that fact, that the best camera you have is the one you have with you.
It's nice that most people now have a camera in their pocket, to record things quickly. So I suppose in a positive way, it's had a certain amount of effect.
The fact that they're using the camera phone itself in different angles, they try with different lights, the things you thought were wrong, now they discover as something to experiment with, as an effect. And that's the fun of it, that's the play of it, and that's visible, that's a trend.
Image quality isn't an issue, and there's enormous spontaneity. You can actually transmit a picture from your mobile phone to millions of people in seconds, something that once upon a time only people like me and the guys I work with could do, and now everybody can do it.
You see something nice, you have a mobile phone, it's there. But did they capture it so I can feel what they felt when they saw it? Why was it exciting? Why was it soothing? Or any other atmosphere? If they can convey that through the picture, I'm really happy.
Generally, I can see no reason why people should want digital cameras that you can't actually make a phone call on.
I think the entries are a bit different from last year because people are using the camera phones more in everyday situations, with the family, on vacation.
It's a photographic contest, so the effectiveness, whether or not the picture works, is the most important thing, but it can work on very many levels.
I think the entry comes from so many different countries, of so many different cultural background. What I find amazing and surprising is that we do live in a very, very global world.
As far as I know, Worldview is the only competition that exists globally. We'll take entries worldwide. I think it's sort of standalone. It's out there by itself, really, as the leading competition of its type.